Hello there, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. You'll be able to see, you know the spot by now. I'm down at the Everton Stadium at Bramley-Moore Dock to do my midweek video where we'll cover some of your questions and comments. To be honest, we're a day early. We normally get to this on the Wednesday, if I can, right in the middle of the week, but weather says it's going to be very wet tomorrow, which isn't ideal, so it's lovely this afternoon, so it would be silly of me to run the risk tomorrow when we've got a day like this. So get up in the air now, have a look at the stadium, run through your questions and comments. Let's get up there. Right, okay everybody, you'll see I'm up in the air already, looking directly at the east stand, our usual spot. Last week we started looking at the north stand because I had a comment from somebody saying they love that shot when I come in looking over the north, looking at the city. But today we're in our usual spec, the east stand, and what I will do, this isn't part of it, but I'm just going to zoom in on that southeast corner because they are really ploughing on with that barrel clad, aren't they? Well, it actually looks like they've, oh no, they're the same amount. I thought they'd done more than they. Just looks bigger, doesn't it? That section is probably the angle I'm on. Looks bigger than the northeast, I was going to say. Anyway, let's get to it. So first off, I've got David Badcock, and this is an email, so it looks a bit different. And David said, as per my comments on your latest full fly round, you may want to zoom in on the south stand roof and see if we can determine the exact nature of the preparations or fixings that have been applied to the south stand roof. There is a clear patination more easily seen from either the south or north of the south stand roof. I've seen the same on another's clear video with more certainty, so I'd say it justifies a closer look. I've attached a screenshot from your video so that you can see exactly what I mean by the pattern that has appeared. And he did send me a screenshot, but we will head in now anyway and have a look. We are thinking, by the way, David has sent me another message basically saying we are thinking this is going to be where the solar panels are going. So it's like, it's these, you can see actually if I go a bit further up here, we can see there. Have they actually started laying them? Is that solar panels, guys? Hard to tell on my small screen, so apologies if that is. Is that a strip right across? Obviously, because it's so bright, you might be like looking at your screen now going, for God's sake, Nick, yeah it is. No, that doesn't look like solar panels, does it? Does it? No. But this is what we think you can see. Like David said, it's the like pattern kind of running from there right in the middle, running right up. I'm going to fly over them sections and have a look down to see if it comes more clear at all. Right, so looking at my screen now, bearing in mind it's very bright and it's a small screen, they do not look like solar panels to me yet. Not sure if they're the walkways or something like that maybe, but we're thinking that we're going to start having solar panels, and I'm going to come out around the back of the south whilst I move on, but we are thinking that we are going to be having solar panels added very soon, because I'm pretty sure that's not them already. Just have a look there. Thank you very much, David, for that. Let's move on to, I have Kenneth Bell. Oh, this is a really nice one, so I'm just going to, should we hover there, or tell you what, yeah, let's hover there and see what these guys are doing just while I read this out, guys. Sorry. I'll move down so we can see exactly what they're doing. Yeah, so here we go. Kenneth Bell. has said, "Hi Nick, just spent a week in hospital after a heart attack. Your videos helped take my mind from my immediate problems and away to the beautiful Royal Blue Mersey and the equally beautiful Everton Stadium. For that I send you a grateful thanks, Ken." You'll see there was 13 replies to that, and all the replies were basically people wishing Ken really well, as I do. So Ken, first and foremost, thank you so much for reaching out and letting me know that. I really appreciate it, and I do wish you the very, very best and speedy recovery, mate. Really hope you get well soon, Ken. But yeah, thanks for reaching out, and I'm glad my videos could help you in any way that they could. And as I said, you had quite a few replies there where people had wished you the best in that, and that's what we're like. But I also, moving on from that, Kenneth, I've got John Rimmer, John Rimmer commented on your comments, Kenneth, and said, "Hi Ken, I was in hospital last September after a major operation, and likewise Nick's updates kept my spirits up, even when Klopp and all his first team walked the corridors past the room I was in, apparently doing some charity work whilst I was watching an update. Keep your spirits up, Ken, and remember you have the mighty Blue Army behind you. Come on, you Blues." Yeah, so again, John, just wanted to say to you as well, thanks so much for letting us know that and for sharing. You know, it's stuff like that. I get a few messages like that, people saying how much the videos help, and I never thought of them doing that sort of thing for people, but I really do appreciate you letting me know. And the same with you, John. I wish you the very best of health, really do, all of you, and thanks so much, and best of luck to you both. Okay, that was just wanted to touch on that, as I'm sure, as John said there. Ken, keep your spirits up. Remember, you have the mighty Blue Army behind you. Yeah, you both do. You really do. And I'm sure a lot of people watching this and reading it will also comment the same. You really do, guys. Moving on. David Harrison, 6310, says, "You have always given your full commitment to this project from day one, Nick. The powers that be need to recognise your work you have done and invite you for a full stadium tour. You deserve it. Come on, you Blues." Thanks very much, David. And moving on from that, I also had John Brown, 5897, who said, "I really hope the club give you a tour of this masterpiece. If social media celebrities like Still Ryan can blag a visit, you more than deserve one." Geriatric has put dead right, and I'm sure Nick has done plenty to draw more worldwide exposure out to Everton through his videos. Wish the club would recognise this. And Teddy Armitage said, "100% agree on this. Conducted yourself so well, Nick, during the whole process." Right. I wanted to bring that up to say thank you so much to everybody. But it was, I really do appreciate your comments. But the thing is as well, right, yeah, I'd love a tour, but only if I could bring it to all you guys and show you. And I just don't think they'd allow that, because it's like 0 cameras. So anybody from Everton or Lango Rourke watching, you know, you've seen what the people want. I mean, they posted the video of Still Ryan doing his tour, and loads of people, without me even prompting it, loads of you just started commenting saying, "Come on, give Mr. Drone a tour." Guys, it really is, like, it blows my mind, honestly. I can't thank you all enough. But as I said, a tour for me would mean that I could video it and just show all of you inside, and I just don't know if they'd be prepared to do that. But as I was about to say, anybody from Everton or Lango Rourke watching that thinks we could possibly make that happen, then let's do it, honestly, and let me show everybody inside, without any shackles on. Be chaperoned around, of course, because you have to. It's a building site, but without any shackles on the filming inside would be great, wouldn't it, everyone? Thank you so much for all your support on that. Move on, let's get back to the stadium. I've got Stephen Lyndon Wyatt, who says, thanks Nick, on your weekly vid, could you zoom in on the Dock West Stand? It's where they are digging out. Yeah, let's have a look at that, mate. We know they're digging it out, don't we? We've seen that recently in my weekly flyover from Wirral to Bramley-Moore Dock, but there it is. It's quite a dig as well that they've done already, isn't it, Stephen? Really is quite some dig out that they've done there. I had information on this as well recently. So on my Thursday video last week, where I flew over from the Wirral, we had some info, and I'm trying to get back to it on my phone now. It's amazing how many pictures I've taken since last Thursday. Unbelievable. So the info I had said, right, it says they've started removing the sand from the dock. They will dig the sand out, as you see there, until they get to bedrock. Then they will pour a concrete retaining wall using waterproof concrete to stop any of the water getting under the stadium and washing away the sand. So there you go, in action there, digging the sand out to get down to bedrock. They've done quite a bit already. He wants to watch the edge, Jim, doesn't he? Yeah, they've done quite a lot there already. So yes, Stephen, it's looking good. Definitely one to watch. That it's going to be amazing when they put water back in there, isn't it? Really is one to keep an eye on. I will move on now. Same old has happened. My phone is shut on me. Next up, I've got Plucky 43, who says, "Brilliant that you capture the surrounding landscape on the docks. Sorry, the docks, the river, the city, which puts the stadium into perspective. Maybe on a sunny day, plot the drone over the centre spot and do a full 360 looking outwards for a perspective." Fantastic footage once again. Plucky, let's do it. Let's get right over this centre spot. By the way, that crane looks close, but it is not. I am 103 metres in the air. Let's get right over this centre spot. I'll look right down. Love these ideas, Plucky. When I seen this, I'm like, oh yeah, that's great to do. So what I would do now, let's look up. So we'll be looking up into the city here to start with. And let's do a 360. So we are on the centre spot. Let's just go round. We'll go to the city first. See the cathedrals, Radio City Tower, Liver buildings, big tobacco warehouse to the left, the Titanic Hotel as well, Dockers Clock. Then we're looking over the Mersey towards the Wirral. And we're going to come back round New Brighton in the distance, see New Brighton Lighthouse, Seaforth Docks. Somebody on my video the other day said they should paint them blue, the cranes, and I think it was Dunk the Blue commented saying he'd love that, but they have to stay red for safety. Anyway, as we come back round, we can see Goodison Park in the distance up there. And there we go. So if I look back down, oh, I thought I'd managed to finish level up there. Look back down, we should still be straight over the centre spot. Plucky, that was a great idea, loved that. Hope you all enjoyed that little circular, and I even told you what we were looking at too. Can't get much better than that, can you? Moving on, I've got Barry Smith, who says, as ever, loving the video and the stadium's looking fabulous, can't wait to visit if we can stay up next season. Intending to come up and buy you that beer to say farewell to Goodison. Thanks, Barry, really appreciate the offer of the beer as well. If you want to buy me a beer, you can always do so using my buy me a coffee link, which I'll share now. I haven't shared it for ages, you know. I don't do it. It's always on the description of my video, and I do get some now and again, but I never share it anymore. But do you know what? I've just finished off my videos and my documentary of Anfield and the Isle of Man ferry terminal, so I've shared it. So this is like the third video in a few days that I've actually shared it on. Yeah, provided I remember to do so when I edited it. But anyway, Barry, thanks very much, and there's the link to my buy me a coffee. Okay. Moving on, I've got Peter Roberto, 1808. We're looking at the east stand inside here, by the way, guys. And whilst we're looking, I did want to say, these chairs across the middle, those ones across the middle, and over there, they are staying. They are actually staying there. I think if you look closely, it is like a slightly different level, but they are staying. Those chairs across the middle, okay. A few people have asked. There's the answer. Roberto1808 says, hi mate, great video as usual. Cheers, Roberto. We met before the Forest game with Antonio. and at the end of the Sheffield match in the Bullens Road. We certainly did, Peter. Yeah, really, yeah, remember, of course do. Have you seen the blue strips on the steps in the Upper West stand towards the North stand? Looks great. Hope they continue it around the whole stadium. It'll definitely make the stadium a bit more intimidating. A sea of royal blue all around the pitch. Do you mean inside, Peter? I'm assuming you mean inside because you've said you hope that they do it all the way round. Oh, this is going to be too difficult for me to see because of the brightness and glare I'm getting on my screen at the moment. So what have you said? Have you seen the blue strips on the steps in the Upper West stand towards the north? Would it be like there, you mean? Like there's a strip on the outside? Is that where you mean, Peter? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, they look great, don't they? And no, I hadn't noticed them, mate. Ah, they do look good, yeah. So is it just those there? Yeah, it is towards the north. They've got some blue on, haven't they? It's just tape, isn't it? Doesn't look like just tape on these ones though, or correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that doesn't look just like tape. That looks like paint on them ones, so good spot, Peter. Really, really good spot. Just gonna look over towards the no, none over there. Towards the south, as far as I can see. No? Great spot, Peter. Absolutely excellent, mate. Well done. Yeah, see you at the match again soon, mate. Next up, I think my phone's gone all like, it must be boiling the phone, so it's hard to see the writing now. Next up, I've got Guess Who? QK2KV says, brilliant once again, Nick. Just one thing that's bothered me, the 3 blocks of seats in the lower north stand. The block on the left has a row of seats missing, or is this a walkway? Hopefully Mr. Badcock can inform us. Thanks, Nick. Dunk the blue. As said, that row will have seats according to the final proof plans. No idea why they've left it. David Badcock did also reply to this comment and confirm this, but his message was quite lengthy, so I have to try and keep them small. But if you wanted that full one, you can jump back on my weekend video and have a look. So down here, you're saying, is that going to be like a walkway down there, you mean? No, they'll be putting seats there. They'll definitely be putting seats there, Guess Who? I think that's where you mean anyway, unless... Yeah, it's got to be where you mean. Look at that guy just having a casual walk around. Love to be him. Just this section down here, is it, for seats? But yeah, guys, that was the last one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get into the middle, zoom out, turn us round, don't get too dizzy, and we're going to take a flight back as we look up. I'll hopefully do my Thursday night Wirral to Bramley-Moore Dock, but it will be weather dependent because the next 2 days, it's saying we're going to get a lot of water. The other thing I just want to look at as we zoom out is I want to look at what these are doing down here, because I've seen this sticking up. Is it concrete pour? Certainly is. In between the railway lines. In between those heritage railway lines. So yeah, guys, we will finish off there. Okay everybody, there you go, that was my midweek video, taken today on Tuesday the 21st of May 2024, a day earlier as usual. Usually do it on the Wednesday as I said at the beginning, but today had to do it a day early. Well, I didn't have to, but I just didn't want to risk the weather tomorrow, so did it a day early. I hope you enjoyed that and everything we got to. The two guys was Kenneth and John Rimmer. Wish you the very, very best. Thank you for sharing your conditions, and I'm so glad that my videos helped. Anybody else, if you'd like to buy me a beer, you can do so there. I might buy me a coffee thing. I may not have remembered to post that in the video. I often do stuff like that, but yeah guys, other than that, please like, share and subscribe. The one thing I do have to tell you, unfortunately, is I will not be doing a midweek video here at the weekend. This weekend's video might probably be on the Sunday morning as well, the weekend fly round. I've got a few things planned. I've got a wedding on Friday, and then I am going away for a short break next week, jumping on that Stena line again, over to a lovely place in Northern Ireland. So guys, yeah, I have got something, I'm going to bring something to you whilst I'm away, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit that button for me, keep sharing everything. Take care, bye now.